Well, this is going to be weird for a lot of people seeing me doing a Dynamite. How's everyone doing? My name is Dan, and welcome to Dan's Takeover Part 2. Give me a Holy Air Wrestling podcast covering AEW Dynamite Winter is coming. See you shortly.
Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day from the Spanish god. Shout out to Dom. Shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.
How's everyone doing then? Yep, like I said, for quite a few people, it will be a little bit weird seeing me doing a Dynamite. I'm doing SmackDown as well, which is going to confuse a few other people. So, yeah, it's Takeover Part 2. We've got Michael in, we've got ZJI, we've got Sassy the moderator. Yep, winter is coming. Been a good show the past couple of years that I remember. We had Sting debut a couple of years ago, which was unbelievable. Great reaction from Ant. If you do go and have a look at the whole year match and you see our three faces, his face is from that reaction video. I've actually got that as my wallpaper, so if I do that and then do that, so yeah, if you look at the one on the right hand side, that is our Ant with a reaction video from Sting as my wallpaper. So we've got quite a few matches announced tonight. It seems to be quite a lot, mainly because I normally deal with Monday Night Raw, and they don't always announce very much. So for tonight, we've got a winner-take-all AEW World Championship and Dynamite Diamond Ring match. MJF as a champion going against Ricky Starks, who's on a bit of a hot streak. We've got AEW World Trios Championship Best of 7 Series match number 4. Death Triangle against the Elite. Death Triangle are 2-0 up, so they only need another 2 to win the series. We've got Ruby Soho versus Melo. We've got House of Black in action too. And we've got a bit more, but we don't know what yet. So we've got our Patreon available. Super chats are open for donations. Think of them as a little Christmas bonus to us guys if you want. We do appreciate it because it does help pay for everything that we use to bring the content to you guys. Next week, yep, it's Christmas. It's soon come around. So ZJ is asking, how do we view AEW events? Are they just on TV or is there something special you have to do to view it? We watch it on an app in the UK called Fight TV. In the US, it is on TNT, if I remember rightly, or TBS, one of them, I can't remember which. But yeah, on Fight TV, it's basically like Netflix, but it's just for sort of wrestling, boxing, that sort of thing, mixed martial arts. We do have different memberships via our YouTube channel. If you are a member of the YouTube channel as a subscriber, you can then join and become a member. The members do get little perks. You have got the ability to get special emojis, custom emojis, which Sassy can put into the chat every so often for us. With them ones, they're all pretty much designed by Ant. So you can have custom emojis designed by Ant with our logos, with some of the catchphrases, just some little sort of words sometimes, which is quite good, quite unique. And Sassy's reminding me about everything. So we do have the holiday shopping. We do have our merch shop available. With that, you can get t-shirts, You can get jumpers, you can get hoodies, pretty much anything you want to wear. What else is the baseball caps? But there is also mugs. There's also travel mugs if you do a bit of traveling for commute to works. I am putting the link in the chat. So if you don't want to grab anything, just head over there now. It's gimmeahullyeah.myspreadshop.co.uk. I think at the minute, delivery will be in time for Christmas. I think the cut-off is the next day or two. ZJI's, yep. On Monday, I had something special. Well, I said I had something special, but you've got to try and get it out of me. So when you see me on Friday, you will know. I'll let you know that to start with. So you can do yes, no questions, like we was doing on the Guess the Wrestler, to try and work out what it is that is happening. So Sassy's saying hello to everyone. So on the custom emoji side, the custom emoji that you see where it says Hull here, if you go to the YouTube channel itself, you'll actually see what it looks like. So that one that she's put in, it is saying Hull here. Hello, manager. How are you doing? Got the Mux buddies in. So, yeah, you did think I got your WrestleMania tickets. You would think wrong. I mean, I'd love to be able to earn enough money from this to be able to buy everyone WrestleMania tickets, but just not yet. I mean, if we was to buy WrestleMania tickets for even just myself, or just Dan, or just Dom, we'd still have to be going for about 2 or 3 years to be able to earn just one full ticket. But we don't do it for the money. We do it because we love sort of chatting to you guys. We love talking about wrestling. And that was the whole idea of the podcast originally, when it was just Dom and Ann. We're just two blokes who like wrestling, want to talk about it. And that's the premise of the podcast. Dom came to see me where I work. We had a bit of a chat. He realised I liked wrestling and then and noticed that I liked talking about wrestling. And was like, do you want to come on? And that's all I did. So yeah, what matches are most people looking forward to tonight? Are they looking forward to the trios match? The return of Ruby Soho? The Dynamite Diamond Ring, MJF and Ricky Starks? I do think that the Ricky Starks promo last week was absolutely phenomenal. It's quite nice to actually talk about AEW for a change, because we're doing Monday Night Raw, and I've done a couple of SmackDowns over the past few weeks. It's nice to talk about different wrestlers and talk about my views that I've been having with them. So I've been a bit sick over the past couple of days, but for you it's normal. It shouldn't be normal though, should it? You shouldn't need to be feeling sick and just accept it. So ZJI is asking, is it a physical object? No, it is not a physical object. So Michael, sorry to we are best wishes from all of us. ZJI, Dom, and Sam. Michael, Todd when he turns up, if he turns up, Chris, everyone here. We do hope you'll get better as soon as possible, Sassy. House of Black, I reckon that'll be an awesome match. I hadn't seen him for a few weeks, so it is something that I do want to see. Yeah, I think everyone is going sick again. So again, same to yourself, ZJI. We hope you'll get back to normal as soon as possible. It is not merchandise. Nope, it's not merchandise. It's not a physical object. Yeah, I'm sounding very odd. I've also had a bit of a hair transplant, and I've grown a little bit of a beard. How are you doing, Dan? So yeah, look a little different. So yeah. So let me get my earphones in. Let me get the stream going. That one. Where's me Fight TV? Won't be a second, guys. Just loading Dynamite up. Live. Oh, no, I don't want it in Spanish. So, is it a human? It's not a human. Love the beard. It gets a bit itchy at times, but I started growing it during the first lockdown we had in the UK and just never got around to the point of actually shaving it. Dan from Eve is saying, hey, sassy. And we got Dex in. How we doing, Dex? Good evening to everyone. Winter is coming. If we was given a surprise, what surprise would someone want? Ricky Starks winning the title? Big debut, big return. What are we after? Oh, we're starting with the trios match. We've got in the Elite coming out. So Sassy saying, hi, Dex. That's literally what I was just asking, Michael. I think we sort of both said it at the same time. It does take a little bit longer for chat to come up on my side. She's the best. She's the best manager on the planet. It's not a computer thing, but good luck, keep trying. I've got Michael asking how Dan and Dex are. So let me get a banner going. That one. That one. That one. That one. Let's have a look. So is it a place? Nope, it's not a place either. And we've got Death Triangle coming out now. Pac is still someone that I think should be main eventing shows, going up for world titles again, because absolutely amazing. Not just because he's from the UK, that's where I'm from, but he was just so captivating when he first debuted the bastard character of Pac. It was brilliant. New content on the channel, exactly. Yep, Chris. Congratulations to Roxanne Perez becoming the new NXT Women's Champion. Mandy Rose has been released by WWE because of a bit of controversy over content that she was posting online. We got Joey here. Now we're doing Joey. I ain't spoke to you in a long while. Greetings, Dan. Greetings, Joey. How are you doing, guys? Asked Michael. Hi, Joey. Pac is awesome. Yeah. So, we're starting with. Looks like we're getting Nick Jackson and Penta. I'm sorry to hear. Dude, go look after yourself. Take your time. Pop back if you feel better later on, but no rush. Look after yourself straight away. First number one priority, always. Yeah, feel better. Come back if you can. But if not, don't worry. So Penta was going for his Zero Miedo, and it was blocked straight away. So we're going to hear from the Acclaimed as well. So why is the stream frozen already? So, do we think that the Elite are going to get one of the falls back in the best of 7 series tonight? So, we've now got Matt Jackson in, and we've got Ray Fenix. Young Bucks doing quick tags. Springboard Hurricane Rana off the top, or head scissors takedown. Oh, Pac's tagged in. Bucks with a back elbow. In comes Kenny. What's Kenny going to do? Over the top. Brilliant team work from the Elite as always. Kenny went for a quick pin, try and end it early, but there wasn't even a 1 count. That's how quick Pac kicked out. Oh, yeah. Just so people are aware, Pac has got a broken nose. Is wearing a face mask, protective face mask, to stop that being injured anymore. Kenny with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. This is absolute chaos, trying to call the action. So, double springboards over the top rope from Kenny and Nick. And then... Oh, no, that was Matt, sorry. And then Nick jumping up to the top turnbuckle, flying off into Pac. We've got Brendan Cutler, Michael Nakazawa on the outside, just being tedious and annoying as usual. But it's what they're there for. It's what they do. It's what they're good at. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Completely forgot. Sorry, Hassan. That one, let's get one going for you. Death Triangle and THE Elite. So Nick's actually just declined a tag because he might have tweaked his ankle, tweaked his knee. There we go, Hassan. I've put it in for you. Sassy thinking the Elite will win. Votes in chat if you want to vote for it. Possible return of Jeff Hardy tonight. That'd be a real surprise. Yeah, that would be a good surprise. Obviously, after his rehab and his sort of troubles with the police. Vote's done for you, don't worry. His court date's tomorrow for the pre-trial and the DUI. Oh, okay. So hoping there won't be a trial, hoping he gets well, yeah. I think if he shows sort of remorse and shows that he's trying to improve himself, he might get a bit of a lenient sentence. Obviously, if he does the rehab. Joey's saying he's sassy. So, yeah, looking at it, there may be a little bit of an injury. So, might not be coming back anytime soon, but Saraya may announce their partner. I think they're going to tease it out. Ray Fenix doing a top rope run. It's unbelievable. Penta was just used as a bit of a stepping stone for... Pac was a stepping stone for Penta, who did a bit of a neck breaker. And then Ray Fenix just did Tope Suicida through the second rope. Absolutely crazy. There's only one other person that I've seen do Tope Suicida as good as that, and that's Darby Allin. Because they just throw the bodies through them ropes. So much speed at their opponent. It's unbelievable to watch. You see the WWE ones, and a lot of them, they're sort of just hopping through the ropes and then just sort of going through the ropes and then just standing on the feet, landing on someone. It's not very good. But Ray Fenix and Darby Allin properly throw themselves throw them ropes. It's unbelievably entertaining to watch because it just looks so impactful. So, stepped away for a bit. It was Jeff Hardy's, yeah. Sassy's already on it for us. We was just sort of talking about what would we like to see tonight, because the past couple of Winter is Coming shows they've done has had some big interesting things happen. We had the debut of Sting at the first version of Winter is Coming. So what would you like? Would you prefer a return? Would you prefer a debut? Or would you want a big title change? So it looks like we're going Brian Cage versus Jungle Boy as well tonight. So this is going to be constant wrestling. We've got a 2-hour show. Is it 2 hours? Or is it 3? I can't remember. I think it's still 2 hours with it being Dynamite. But there's like 5-6 matches announced. So triple drop kick to that Nick Jackson. Yep, there we go. Kenny beat Mox at Winter is Coming. So there's massive things happen. So we could get Saraya announcing her partner for the show at the start of next year, 7th of January, something like that. Sassy just wants Mox back. Sassy always wants Mox. Not just in the ring. See you, Sassy. Yeah? So Pac with a stomp to the back of the head of Nick Jackson. Ray Phoenix tagged in. Shoulder tackles in the corner. So Ray working Nick into the corner. Oh no, so it is Nick that's taken to the back. I always get them two mixed up. Oh, Matt with a Northern Light suplex. And again, keeping the bridge, keeping hold, going for a third. Phoenix gets out of it. Sneak tag to Penta. Penta with a Northern Light suplex and a jackknife type cover to Ray Phoenix. Very, very nice. So Pac was Pac tagged in, grabs Matt. Oh, Kenny off the top. Beautiful springboard. That's splash. So Nick got injured. Do you think it's kayfabe? I don't know, because when he did the jump to the outside off the top rope, it did look like he pulled the ankle up straight away. And I do think that it is more likely to be a legit injury than it is a kayfabe injury. Snapdragon suplex from Kenny on Penta. Phoenix and Pac trying to work over Kenny Omega. And Sagiri from Kenny to Pac. And then a Snapdragon suplex to Ray Phoenix, and then another one straight to Pac. Yes, we know you want Moxley dipped in chocolate, don't you? We've got Thomas Fan, how we're doing. No Antimaniacs tonight. It's Dan. I don't know, what could we call him? What could we call you? Kenny was looking for the V trigger, but Penta managed to distract him. Kenny, is he going to fly to the outside? Danimals. I like that, Joey. That's what you are. You're Danimals. So Ant is working late tonight. He's got a big show to sort out. So I'm doing a takeover tonight. It's my show, my Dynamite. And then I'm also doing SmackDown as well. So if you're not busy on Friday, come and see me. Brainbuster by Kenny on Pack. So if he is injured, do we give the win to Death Triangle right away in the best of 7? It might not be that serious where they have to keep him off for a couple of months or weeks. It could just be needing an ice pack or something. But until it gets checked out, we don't know. Until it gets announced, we're not sure. If it is a real injury, and it is going to be out for a little while, you could sort of do 2 people from Death Triangle until he's back. No idea. I don't know how they would do it. Danimals in the house. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. If it's not a real injury, they'll usually stay in the ring, play up. Yeah, they will do. Like I said, sometimes WWE can go a little bit far in the storytelling, so they could have been doing this for the sort of kayfabe story. Packs up to the top. Black Arrow. Kenny rolls out the way. Yep, I'm invading every single thing this week that I can. Here comes Nick. So, like I said, it could have just been a little pulled muscle, and after a little bit of working out, it's back to normal. But looking at it, it is more a kayfabe injury. Norma's in. How we're doing, Norma? Michael's going to get some chocolate. I've got some chocolate already. I've got some Christmas Jingle Bells chocolates. One of them's white chocolate, one of them's hazelnut. Son, yeah. Oh, cutter to Ray Fenix. So Nick going for a super kick. Oh, the hammer from Pente. Right to the ankle of Nick, who's just come back from an injury. White chocolate Reese's Cups. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, but I love my white chocolate. So we've got Ray Fenix with an inverted knee bar. Nick's tapped out. So their triangle have got another one. So 3-1 advantage. So it's going to be a fight back for the Elite if they are going to become the Trios champions. Michael's got his chocolate. So white chocolate Reese's Treats. German chocolate truffles. Ooh, bit of German chocolate. Lovely. If you want best chocolate, you go for Lindor, which is, I think, Belgian. Unbelievably tasty. Made white chocolate cocoa today. Everyone's on the white chocolate train, so I'm going to jump in. I'm going to have some of my white chocolate. Yeah, we've got just a little, like a Christmas bauble with white chocolate inside. Absolutely delicious. So I've got Kenny on the mic now. Lindo's in Sassy's shopping cart. Great. Can't beat it. Kenny's saying that anyone who watches sports a 3-1 deficit is quite bad. Kenny's saying, how about we make the hammer legal? Kenny's saying, let's make all weapons legal. No rules. Next match. No DQ match. Good thing about that is they can use the stipulation to hide any injury, really, to Nick. So Kenny's saying he'll let everyone else decide. Fans want it. Will Khan wants it. So I think that could have been called on the fly. With them being technically EVPs, they have got the ability to actually do that. That's quite interesting. So yeah, Nick has got quite a few trainers around him, and Don Callis. So we're backstage now. We've got MJF. Let's end that poll. So 50-50. Sass is already thinking of John Moxley while picking the stipulations. Barbed wire, please, and blood. Two of Moxley's favourite things. So MJF talking about how he was already a star when he turned up on Dynamite, and he's knocked it out of the park ever since. So yeah, supposedly they've got a custom strap for him on the belt. My sister's in. How we doing, Rich? So the poll might have been 50-50, but you never have a clue. You don't need to have a clue, you just need to have a good time. That's the whole point of being here. Mascot ain't with you. I know, that's why I didn't say anything. I didn't know that, but it works. Because you normally put mascot, so it's fine. Sassy's saying hi, Rich. Mike's saying hi, Rich. So, just so you know, Rich, Michael and Sassy are Mox buddies because their favourite wrestler is John Moxley. So, we've got MJF still talking about how he was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was born with all the privileges. So I absolutely love MJF, but I also love to hate him. He is so good on the mic. He just knows how to cut a promo. And I don't know if he scripts anything out beforehand. I don't know if he does it all on the cuff, but either way, it is working for him. I did. Yes, I did. And she would love to steal it from me, but no chance. So MJF's now saying everyone wants Ricky Starks to win. So will he let everyone down? MJF saying he doesn't have any pressure on him because he's already won everything that he needs to. MJF completely. If he can go injury free or relatively injury free for the next few years, I reckon he could be the Rock, Austin, Hogan level of name value draw. The only reason I put Hulk Hogan in there is because he was the biggest part of wrestling's big boom period in the 80s. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Bret Hart, they was all relatively big draws for their time, but you had Hogan, then you had the Austin and Rock that took it to that next level. So I do think that if he carries on, he is going to be the talk of wrestling in 2024 when his contract supposedly expires. So yeah, if I'd have known it was Winter is Coming, I would have made a custom background and I made a custom overlay, but I didn't actually realise it was Winter is Coming until actually coming on tonight. So yeah, there you go. She did see it. No, I'm not going to tell you where it is, and I'm going to hide it. I mean, it's in a box just over there at the minute, in front of the TV, but it won't be when you come next time. So yeah, no chance. I'm going to have one of me chocolate balls this time. So again, these ones are chocolate with a hazelnut cream in the centre. Absolutely delicious. These ones are a bit better if you leave it on your tongue for a bit, let it warm up so the chocolate inside melts a bit quicker. Just the best way to eat them. So at the minute we have got the Winter is Coming graphic on screen. That is because it is on a commercial break in America. My sister's saying have a good night all. I can't say. Where is it? I can't say that word there because it sounds wrong in a Hull accent. Yep, snacks are life. I've got 2 packs of chocolates. I've got chocolate chip cookies and chocolate chip muffins. And hello, Aaron, how are you doing? Yep. If you do put Dynamite on now, you've got the acclaim that I was telling you about the other day. Let's have a listen to see what it says. So the acclaimed was coming out. Max Caster was doing his rap, and Satnam Singh's come out with Jeff Jarrett to attack the acclaimed from behind. No, I'm not going to. Sassy says, see you later. What snack are you having, Michael? Is it some more white chocolate? Good night. See you later. So Jay Lethal as well attacking Max Caster. Satnam Singh's huge. I forgot how big he was. Jeff Jarrett. Guitar off the top of Max Caster. You're having a meat stick Mexican style. Is that sort of like a Slim Jim type thing? We don't have Slim Jims in the UK, but I know what they are. We've got a Griff Dog here. How are you doing, Griff Dog? How are you doing today? So I've got Jeff Jarrett basically saying, scissor this slapnut. Obviously taking Max Caster, taking out the Acclaimed. So could we be going Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett as the next tag team champions? That'd be a bit unusual. Walking around with the tag titles on the shoulders. So we're going a bit of a recap of the Ring of Honor show with Claudio Castagnoli retaining the title from Chris Jericho. So I say you've had kangaroo meat. It's actually pretty good. That's cool. It's one thing I wouldn't mind trying. Same as crocodile. So Griff Dogs had spaghetti meatballs. Great combination. Roxanne Perez defeated Mandy Rose. Yeah, that was a bit of a shock. And the biggest shock was Mandy Rose being released earlier on today. So I've got Jericho Appreciation Society in the back. Jericho's saying that Claudio will be a flash in the pan with that title. So Jericho's saying that Daniel Garcia has to basically follow Sammy Guevara and listen to what he says. Oh, Sassy, are you listening? Friday, you're going to get Sammy Guevara versus Moxley. So, you've come back. Crocodile, I'll send you some croc jerky. You might have kangaroo too. That would be very nice. Or you could send it with a mother when she ends up coming across next year. Alligator is great. I'm not drinking coffee. I'm drinking a cup of tea, but it is called Red Bush. It's a caffeine-free tea with a vanilla flavour. It's absolutely delicious. So Moxley again on Rampage took the rating. Yeah. Dex saying I thought the Jericho Appreciation Society Blackpool Combat Club was done. They're going to probably keep it going until they've decided everyone's fought everyone. Kangaroo's really good, says Michael. Yeah. Is in Mad Mox knocked him out last Wednesday? Probably. You have some exotic jerky and so good. Can you get her a vote? Yeah, let's do you a vote, Hassan. Let me just put my cup of tea down. So, that one. Nope, not that one. That one. Start a poll. Jungle Boy versus Brian Cage. There you go. Bells rang. Polls in chat. Get your votes in. Yep, go check out Griff Dog's page. It's Griff Dog Johnson, exactly as it is on his name. Asson, yep, he is in the match. He's going up against Brian Cage and Jungle Boy. But Asson's guaranteed to win, so you're basically picking who's coming second in the match. So, Jungle Boy, one of the most exciting performers, I think, that is not still building his reputation, but still building his stock to be up into that main event area. Sassy saying, "Hi, Griff Dog." Yep, Mandara's gone for good. Because she's been released, I don't know if she'll be tied in with a no compete clause. If she is, it supposedly is only 30 days if you're in NXT, so she could be appearing next month for anyone. So Brian Cage with a whip to the other corner from Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy gets out the way. Jungle Boy using brilliant quickness, but Brian Cage with an elbow and then a kick to the head of Jungle Boy. So vertical suplex the hard way from the outside on Jungle Boy. So, who do we think is going to win this one? I've got a feeling Brian Cage has been looking dominant, doing curls with Jungle Boy now, and then just slamming him straight down. So, Mandy had a main roster contract based on SRS, so still Nancy is okay then. So, 3 months' time before she'll be debuting anywhere. So, Brian Cage with foot on the back of Jungle Boy's neck on the ropes. Jungle Boy trying to fight back. Kicks to the midsection from the corner, but Brian Cage grabs the leg, drags him up, gets a backbreaker. Are you still in the chat, Rach? Just out of curiosity. If you're still in, just put a quick message saying, yeah, you're still here. Brian Cage with a big headbutt to Jungle Boy. So Jungle Boy picked up, spun into a slam. Oh, Jungle Boy with a loud ringing chop. And then another couple, Brian Cage with a flying knee. Brian Cage really working over Jungle Boy now. Oh, strong Irish whip into the near corner. That one. Sure. So Brian Cage, Jungle Boy's tied up in the ropes. Brian Cage still working on that neck of Jungle Boy's. So yeah, I don't think my sister's still in. So that one, Brody versus Cage or also Black versus Embassy would be awesome. That'd be a good set of matches, I think. Great tag team performers, well, great individual performers in them tag teams. So Griff Dog's gone for the top 5 who can defeat Roman Reigns, Karrion Kross, The Rock, Gunther, Moxley, and Solo. Karrion Kross, I think, could be built up to that point. Again, same thing with Gunther. Solo, I think, could be, but will take quite a bit of time. I don't see The Rock coming back, and I don't see The Rock beating him. And Moxley, with him being in a different company, it'd be an unbelievable crossover, which I would love to see. But with that, I just don't see it happening, I'm afraid. Good matches on Dark Elevation. Yeah. How are you doing, Jeff? Not seen you in a while. How are you doing, bud? Release German suplex from Brian Cage. Brian Cage absolutely destroying Jungle Boy tonight so far. That's not a bad idea, Jeff. They should have Jungle Boy, real name obviously Jack Perry, beat all these big dudes and name him Jack the Giant Killer. That'd be awesome. That's an easy storyline. Could be similar to the Legend Killer that Randy Orton had. Roll up from Jungle Boy. Oh, could have had a sneaky win. Jungle Boy starting to get some offense in. Super kick to Brian Cage. Oh, no, discus clothesline from Brian Cage. Sassy says, "Hi, Jeff." Canadian Destroyer back from Jungle Boy onto Brian Cage. 1, 2. No. STF from Jungle Boy. Distraction from the outside. Brian Cage is actually tapping out. So referee didn't see the tap. So Brian Cage got lucky there. Brian Cage was going for the discus clothesline, didn't end up getting it. Jack Perry with the roll up. 1, 2. Jackknife sneaks the win. Jungle Boy sneaks that win. Crowd loving the Jungle Boy music. So he's got microphone as Jungle Boy now. Jungle Boy saying he beat Luchasaurus. He's beat Brian Cage. Big Bill, get your punk ass out. So we're not getting Big Bill. Stark Hathaway saying that Jungle Boy's a bitch. Lee Moriarty's flying out, attacking Jungle Boy. And Big Bill, formerly W. Morrissey, attacking Jungle Boy now. Michael was wrong thinking Cage was going to win. Yep. Go check it. So, Griff Dog's asking Sassy to go check out the Facebook page. I'm a bit busy at the minute myself, though, Griff Dog. I'm doing a podcast, if you didn't know. Big Bill's a horrible name, yeah. Because it's two G's on the word big as well. So it's Biggbill. I can't write now. Should use casts. I think WWE have got the rights to casts and big casts. So Big Bill with a huge, huge choke slam to Jungle Boy. So are we getting? Oh, we're getting Hook. We're getting Hook. One of the most over people in AEW. Coming straight to the ring. Getting in. No one wants any part of him. He's awesome. Stokely saying, not right now. Disappeared. Big Bill's gone. So Hook's offering his hand to Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy's accepted as well. So Dexter's saying, what? Yeah, Hook's too cool. Okay, no problem, dude. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. So they actually set this up 2 to 3 weeks ago with Hook and the Fame. Yeah. Sassy's happy. Moxie's on TV. So Moxley's saying last week they're going to make a statement. Wheeler Yuta beat Daniel Garcia. And then Claudio Castagnoli won the Ring of Honor title. Jericho begged for mercy at Final Battle. So Moxley's saying that's only a small statement of what they can do. Claudio saying that 2023 they're putting the whole company on notice. Moxley saying that Sammy Guevara is a gutsy kid. Moxley saying he's going to stomp Sammy Guevara's face into a bloody mess, leave him for dead. Moxley saying to Hangman Page as well, you know where to find me. Feud's not over. I mean, I haven't been glued to AEW Dynamite for a while, so I haven't seen a lot of it, but I do think that it has been entertaining. So 67% of you thought it would be Brian Cage. Only 30 of you thought Jungle Boy. That's a bit of a shame. So, again, we've got the winter is coming graphic on screen, so I'm going to have another chocolate while I'm waiting. So Sassage just saying that Renee Paquette, yep, has just interviewed Brody King in a great interview. I'll have to go check that out when I get a chance. Let's have a look. So while we're waiting, if you haven't already, don't like the video, share the video out to your friends, family, whoever you want. Subscribe to the channel, it does help us out. It does help us on any of the YouTube algorithms, just to help sort of boost the channel a little bit. Stick a comment in the chat, just say hello if you're just watching. That way we know who we've got in. So done on Friday, could Jericho Appreciation Society put Mox on the shelf for his revenge so he can go on vacation? I think he bloody deserves to be written off TV for a little while. He was meant to have a couple of breaks, and every time something's come up, so Tony's dragged him back in, brought him from going on holiday and having a little bit of recoup time. So yeah, I think they could put a beat down on Mox or injury storyline. So it deserves to have a break, whether it is an injury-based story or even just sort of taking time away. It's called Tony Khan, yeah. So Swerve saying that he only has affiliates in the company, doesn't have friends or anyone like that. Obviously left Keith Lee high and dry. Swerve's going to be a great heel on his own, yeah. I think he could be absolutely phenomenal. So looks like we go in the House of Black. So we are going a trios match. We have got interviews with a couple of members of the House of Black. We've got Malachi Black interview on the channel. We've also got Brody King. So that one. I've just popped the Malachi Black interview in the description. Not in the description, sorry, in the chat. So if you do want to check it out, you can. And then I'll give it a couple of minutes and I'll pop the Brody King one in. So, who are we getting? The Factory. Factory's about to get shut down yet. Jolie is so scary. I don't know. I think she's playing really well. We got the poll coming in. So Normal likes the Undertaker style hat. Yeah, it's cool. The House of Black versus Factory. There we go. So the poll is in description in the chat. On. And then I've just popped the Brody King interview in chat, so you can check that out when you get a chance. So we've got QT Marshall in the ring with Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews on the outside. Black Mass, I think it's still called, for Malachi Black. That didn't give me much chance. Michael's glad House of Black is so over. Yep, 100%. I wrote the banner out. I pressed enter, added it to the video, and it was over. So I've got to now go back. So House of Black, 80% of people. I'm ending it early because it was super quick. So we've going little promo from Jamie Hayter and Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's Championship. Yeah, beautiful new title. I know they changed it a while ago, but it just looks so much better than the first one they had. So we've got Renee Paquette backstage with Britt Baker DMD. Britt's so good as a heel as well. So what have we got? So there should be a women's title defense on a marquee show like this. Yeah. In all honesty, I think that the card is overstacked. So I mean, if you have a look, you've got the best of 7 series match which we've had. House of Black match we have had. We've still got Ruby Soho versus Melo. We've still got the AEW World Championship Dynamite Diamond Ring match. We've had Jungle Boy versus Brian Cage. So that's 5 matches, which is ridiculous. And we've got the Jericho Appreciation Society coming out now. So we've got Jericho coming out now. But yeah, I think the problem with it for tonight is there's that many matches on the card already. They're ending Jericho Appreciation Society feuds. Yeah, I know. Judas is such a banger. Judas is such a banger of a song. It's unbelievable how over it is. When it comes on in the car, my hand just goes like that, and then like that, and just turns it up. Same with Cody's entrance theme, Downstate Kingdom. Unbelievably good song. Even if it wasn't a wrestling entrance theme, it is still such a banger of a song. So Michael's off to bed. Thank you very much for joining us, dude. Um, you'll get some sleep. Look after yourself. And yeah, you'll see me Friday as well, because I'm doing SmackDown. I'll do a Q&A on this one. So, what's everyone's favourite um, entrance theme of all time? So, I've never actually done a Q&A version of a video on chat, so I'm just going to stick that. Just have a quick look how it looks on my phone. Um, so it says ask questions, but if you just stick your answer instead in the chat. So, I mean, with this one, we're going to do the vote in the chat description itself because we're doing a quick Q&A just to try out, see how it works, and see if that'll generate any sort of more questions or something else that we can talk about. So, we've got Chris Jericho, which I think is a guarantee he's going to win. I don't see anyone else actually winning this match. I mean, Jericho is 52 years old. Unbelievable that he's still going as good as he is. So Sassy's going Judas. Dex is going the late 98, early 99 theme with the electric car. It's different from Undertaker, yeah. I know exactly where you're coming from. What else? Sassy also liked the Kane one, yeah. Which version? Did you prefer it with the explosion sound at the start of it or halfway through? Where it sort of did like the piano entrance music and then built up and then went bang. Norma saying that the broken glass entrance music from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Uh, the pops was brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'm trying to think who I would probably go for. Halfway. Okay, yeah, another one. That's one that he used at WrestleMania 20. That was one of sort of the iconic ones that I can remember because he looked a little bit panicked as he was walking to the ring and the explosion went off. Let's have a look. I mean, I'll always go back to the Finn Balor theme when he was the demon, where it had the heartbeat at the start and it built into the full entrance theme. That's one of my favourites. The Disturbed version of the song from R1 is one of the best versions too, yeah. I mean, Disturbed are a great band, did a lot of great entrance themes. Not entrance themes, a lot of great songs, sorry. But I mean, even a band like Saliva, they did a lot of good themes to pay-per-views and stuff like that, which was awesome. Saliva was very, very early 2000s new metal, rap, rock, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of good stuff from them. I'm quite surprised no one's actually said it. Cult of Personality. It is a banger of an entrance theme. Or Randy Orton's voices. I thought them two would have been straight in there. So now Mar says he'll check that out. Slow Chemical Songs perfect 2000 rock music. Yep, again, another good one. Mox came out to Vengeful One by Disturbed. Again, another good Disturbed song. One of my favourites, just because of what it was, where it was, and who it was. Metallica, One Night Stand 2005 ECW pay-per-view. The Sandman. That to me is, you can't find it anywhere anymore because WWE overwrit the entrance theme with piped in theme music. It was absolutely insane, the crowd on that night. Ric Flair's Space Odyssey theme fits his character. Yeah. It's iconic. I mean, it's as iconic as Daniel Bryan's Ride of the Valkyries. It's unbelievable. Saliva did a rarely aired version of Jericho's entrance, like to O2. I'll see if I can find that one. Yeah, Randy Orton voices. I mean, I quite liked Batista's I Walk the Line as well. That was a great entrance theme. Triple H with Motorhead. There's loads of great ones, but I don't know if I could actually pick just a single one because there's that many that I absolutely love. So Jericho's going a bit of a beating now. Backbreaker into the neckbreaker. So the crowd really getting behind. I can't remember his name. I'm really, really sorry. So Sassy loves the Wild Thing because it fits Mox's character. Jericho's going for the Judas effect. So it's Andretti, that's the one. No matter what song Moxley has, you'd love it, wouldn't you, Sassy? Malachi Black's theme in NXT was a banger of a song as well, yep. Springboard Moonsault from Andretti to the outside on Jericho. Ty Valkyrie had one of the best in Impact. Again, another great one. I'm quite surprised at how many people have got different ones. Must be an honour for Andretti having Jericho selfie, 100%. I mean, Jericho is putting him over, big style. Roll up, 1, 2, kick out. drop kick and a flip up. Andretti's feeling it. Andretti's getting absolutely great offense in, and every single one of the crowd is right behind him. Running shooting star. 1, 2, 3. What? How the hell did that happen? That is insane. That is ridiculous. Dex, yeah. Actually, Andretti getting the shine tonight. Expects a signing. 100%. Based on that, it has got to be signed. Wow. Upset. Amazing. Unbelievable. How about the Contra unit theme in MLW? Yeah, that could be a good one. I quite liked the Sanity theme in NXT as well. I thought that was quite a good theme because it was quite unusual. We're witnessing the demise of Jericho Appreciation Society. Yeah, definitely. Would be cool if Jericho went on a tailspin. That'd be awesome. Yes, Jeff. Downfall of Oko begins. So we've got Ricky Starks in the back. Ricky Starks saying that it seems like fate that it's happening in his backyard. So it's been a long road for him to get here. So Ricky's saying that he has no other options. He has to win the AEW World title tonight. So nothing's new to Ricky Starks. Gassy to Blackpool Combat Club. Sammy going to drive him mad. Maybe. That could be awesome. That could be really interesting story on there. So Ricky's talking about he knows what it's like to have people behind him. MJF doesn't. Ricky Starks is the man. So MJF will cheat. That is pretty much going to be some point in the match. I reckon we'll see MJF at least try and cheat. Jericho keeps losing to random wrestlers and then JS stops listening to him. Could be a good story. Very good idea. So he's meant to be the leader, but you can't be a leader if you are not winning. Or Hobbs interferes. Well, in the main event, I presume it will be. Yeah. Again, great ideas, Jeff. Great booking ideas. So we've gone to another commercial break. So what do we think for the rest of the show? Because we've still got officially 2 matches. We've got Ruby Soho versus Melo, and then we've got the AEW World Championship match, MJF versus Ricky Starks, that was just on. WWE should watch AEW now to do commercials. Yeah. We talked about it the other day, didn't we? They're doing them halfway through matches, which just doesn't feel right. They could do it at the end of a match or straight after an interview, like they've just done now. Go to a commercial break, and we're not missing anything. You'll have a couple of performers go out there and wrestle for 10 minutes. You don't need a commercial break in that. So they are technically wrestling for 10 minutes, but for 2 or 3 minutes of it, we don't see any of that sat at home. The only people that are witnessing it is the crowd in the arena. So work your matches around the commercial breaks. That way it will give us more time watching wrestling. And it's less time that you have to try and fill on a 3-hour Monday Night Raw. It may feel a bit more of a compact show where you are getting action, you are getting something happening, rather than watching a 10-minute match broken down into 2 separate 3-minute matches. So what snacks have people got tonight then? And I've already got my white chocolate balls and my hazelnut chocolate balls. I've already said I've got my muffin and I've got my cookies. So we're getting the FTR talking about their match at the weekend, the dog collar match. And then we had the Ass Boys turn up and took them out after the match. So they want to kill the FTR's legacy. So FTR saying they're going to kick the Ass Boys' asses. Oh, and so Jericho's backstage now, tearing backstage up, steel chair, throwing ladders everywhere. So he's going into his locker room, but just disappeared. So Sassy's got an apple tart with vanilla ice cream, spicy and sweet cinnamon tea. So apple tart, yes for me. I don't really eat ice cream, and I don't do cinnamon. But the apple tart, give me that with a load of custard all day long. Yes. Temper tantrum from Jericho. Always good fun. Always entertaining. So we're getting JAS again. So I think it'll be Melo or Ty Melo. Yes. That one. So we're getting Sammy Guevara come out too. In the chat, you've got the poll. Ruby Soho versus Melo. And here comes Ruby Soho. So it's the first match since 0 hour. So been out for a good few months. So didn't even get a chance to go in the ring before Melo with a knee to the back of Ruby Soho. Now both trading forearms. Oh, big chop and forearm. And whipped into the barricade as Melo. I like the green outfit and the green hair that Ruby's wearing. Very matchy match. So Ruby now thrown into the barricade. And again. Oh, now into the steel steps as well. So Melo just not messing about. So bell's not even rang, so we're going to get the bell. Melo's screaming for the bell to be rung. Ruby should be such a push star, but don't know where you push her. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ruby's still saying, let's go. Bell's rang, it's official now, finally. Back suplex to Melo. And again from Ruby. Second one. And the third one. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out from Ty. Norman's big fan of Ruby's. Don't see a lot of lady wrestlers tatted up like Ruby. Yeah. She deserves a belt. She deserves a push. She deserves all the credit. Big back elbow from Ty. But yeah, I mean, you look at her, you look at people like Abaddon, who's got a well-defined character and gimmick. It might be a little bit too much for day-to-day Dynamite, but unbelievable performers, unbelievable action in the ring. They can definitely go, but just don't get enough time. So Ty was grabbing the nose of Ruby. Oh, and a hammerlock DDT from Melo on the entrance ramp. So Ty screaming, "Do you want to play?" So Ty could have been knocked out there. That DDT, unable to protect herself. Yep, that did look rough, Dex. Very, very rough landing. So Rory back in the ring. Ty going back in the ring now. Big kick to the midsection of Ruby. So Melo getting a bit riled up from the crowd chanting Ruby. Ruby's fighting back slowly. Right hands and then a big right hand from Tay. Ty really winding the crowd up now. Being very, very vocal in this match. It's nice to see someone being very vocal, playing with the crowd, being the heel. So Ty rolling out, grabbing a sign off the crowd that says, grabbing a sign from a crowd member saying "My Ruby," tearing it up, drawing more heel heat. Ruby with a double leg takedown, right hands. Oh, big, big right hand from Ty, taking Ruby straight back down. Ty with disrespectful kicks to Ruby. Ruby trying to fight back, right forearms and repeated forearms. Ty down to one knee finally. And again, building up them forearms. This is a bit of a redemption, revenge story from Ruby after being injured when facing Ty Melo last time. Big boot in the corner from Ruby, and again going for a third boot, puts brakes on, but then Ty Melo faced off the turnbuckle, and again this has been quite a good match. Very, very good action from both. Good storytelling, good crowd work. So, yeah, I mean, like, both performers have been very good so far. I think that Ruby will be sort of moving up the ladder in terms of position on the card after this. Ruby on the top, was going for a senton, rolled out the way. Oh, punt kick, 1, 2, kick out from Ruby. Beautiful, beautiful, like a scissor kick type from Ty Melo straight to the face of Ruby Riott. Ruby with a chop, then reply from Ty. And again, Ruby with another one, another reply. Exchanging another pair of chops. Ruby just shouted, "Hit me." Oh, judo takedown from Ty. Pump handle. Gotch style power drive at 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Ruby. So it's another derivative of Blackpool Combat Club versus Jericho Appreciation. Yep. Hopefully, yeah. There's that many people that are tied up in the BCC versus JAS story that it's taken up a big chunk of the card. So, Future Shock DDT, 1, 2, 3. So Ruby's got the win. So we're getting Anna Jay come storm into the ring now. So Anna Jay blindsiding Ruby. So everyone, yeah, Ruby Soho, 100%. So Anna Jay driving Ruby right in, face into the mat. So again, another attack on the reconstructed nose of Ruby. Could we be getting a debut here, maybe, to even the numbers up? No. That's a shame. I thought they might have done something. So, Iron Man trying to give a condition update after getting thrown into the post last week. So, Iron Man giving the update. So, Iron Man giving his update. Moxley's challenged him to appear with his Dark Order buddies on Rampage this Friday. Sandman's saying that if he has to go back to hell, he's going to be taking Moxley with him. So Moxley versus Guevara on Friday. Sky Blue versus Dr. Britt Baker as well. And Wardlow in action. So we're backstage. We've got the Best Friends. We've got Orange Cassidy. We've got Dustin Rhodes. And we've got Danhausen. Can you get the last vote? Yep, I'll get that going in a second. So it's officially no disqualification in the match 5 of the best of 7. So up next, we are getting the main event. MJF versus Starks. So, yep, I'm getting that ready for you, Hassan. Don't worry. That one. Yep, we're all ready. Just about. We're just waiting for the match to sort of get near to starting. I will start the poll for you. There you go. That one. So we'll. to win. I've got a Q&A going in. Will MJF cheat to win? What do we think? Is the type of person to do it. But we're all predicating on MJF actually winning. What if he doesn't win? What if Ricky Starks wins and takes the titles off him? That's an interesting thought. So we are on the Winter is Coming graphic. We're still waiting for the commercial break to finish on their side. That's the only problem with Fight TV. You just get a graphic and that's it. You don't get nothing else. You just get some repetitive, very boring audio. So next week, it's going to be no DQ, and then match 6 in the best of 7 is going to be a falls count anyway. So here we go. So I've got the absolute Ricky Starks coming out. Great pop from that crowd. So TBS upstream froze to during that break, yeah. I refreshed mine because it did seem to be frozen. I've now got MJF coming out to the ring. Got to admit, the gold does look good around his waist. Especially with that custom strap. Beautiful looking belt. So Justin Roberts about to do the intros. I think it's going to be a very good match. But I don't think that Ricky Starks has a chance. But I don't see him taking the title off someone who's as big as MJF is right now. custom strap is absolutely stunning. Yeah, Ricky's telling MJF he's number one. Well, he's number one contender. So, bells rung. Here we go. So, how was the poll doing? Let's have a look. So, 75% of people think MJF as of right now. What do we think? So, talking trash to each other. Shame we can't hear what they're saying. So, about to lock up. MJF with a kick to the midsection. Sad headlock. So Dex thinks NW and MLW should be proud of themselves for platforming these two stars prior to AEW and even existing. 100%. They should take some credit for starting to build two of the top stars in AEW. So shoulder tackle from MJF. MJF running the ropes and then doing a flare strut. And inviting Starks in. Leapfrog from MJF, but then MJF takes a big shoulder tackle, taking him all the way to the outside. So MJF popping over the barricade, throwing someone's popcorn about. Throwing someone's baseball hat as well. So big arm drag, hip toss from Ricky Starks. Back body drop 2. Sunset flip, hook to shoulders, 2 count. Roll up, 1, 2. Backslide, Ricky Starks, 1, 2. Kick out again from MJF. Inside cradle, 1, 2. Lots of near falls. So Ricky Starks was chasing MJF into the corner. MJF ducks out of the rope and then fingers to the dirty player. Could he be the newest, dirtiest player of the game? Irish whip into the corner. Sternum first goes Ricky Starks. MJF climbing to the top rope. Just to wind the crowd up a little bit. Just a little bit. MJF with a sort of reverse gut wrench, reverse bear hug type. MJF eating a couple of back elbows. And MJF hanging Ricky Starks up on the top rope. So yeah, Impact as well, says Sassy. From where these two guys have performed already. So Starks still favouring that midsection that his had taped up a few weeks ago. So the referee's up to 7. Nine count before Ricky Starks got back in the ring. Gutbuster on MJF from MJF. MJF, but just being very slow, very calculated in what he's doing. Really thinking about every single move, put as much punishment on Starks as possible. Big boots to the face of Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks fighting back with some chops to MJF. And then knee to the midsection of Starks from MJF. Oh, dirty rake to the back. MJF with an Irish whip again, sternum first into the top turnbuckles. Goes Ricky Starks again, favouring that midsection. And we've got a Let's Go Ricky MJF chant back and forth now. MJF raking the face. MJF dragging Starks out the corner. Starks trying to fight back, right hands. But then MJF again grabbing the hair. Kitchen sink attempts again from MJF. Roll up by Starks. Gets a 2 count. Oh, abdominal stretch from MJF. Again, that midsection being really worked. And digging the knuckles into the ribs and then biting him. Really, really tweaking, working that midsection. Crowd trying to get behind Starks. MJF, dirty tactics, holding onto the top rope, getting an extra bit of leverage. Referee looking, missing MJF, holding the ropes. Again, he's grabbing that top rope, letting go just before the referee goes to see. Dirty tactics. Sticking the finger up at the crowd. The referee finally catches him. Hip tossed by Ricky Starks, releasing the hold. Starks with a big lariat close line, taking MJF down. Bit of a breather, trying to sort of get some air back in them lungs. Referee's up to a 7 count. Both men still slowly trying to make their way back to the feet. And both back up. Jawbreaker from Starks. Shot to the jaw again. Drop kick type. Starks a big diving back elbow. And then a flying lariat from Starks. Oh. tornado DDT type. MJF looks like he's in trouble. Rochambeau attempt? No. Oh, just straight big power bomb. 1, 2, kick out. That was super close. That was ridiculously close to a pinfall for Starks. So both men back up to the feet. Starks in one corner, chasing MJF down, but MJF gets out the way. Starks off the top turnbuckle head first. MJF with a double stomp to the arm. Elbow area. And ZJ's back. How are you doing? Are you feeling any better, dude? Sassy saying hello. Feel better? Hope so. Fingers crossed. I hope you do. Starks with a waist lock roll up. 1, 2. MJF with a roll up. Grabs the tights. MJF. Oh, powerbomb into the backbreaker. 1, 2. Kick out from Starks. So feeling better, found the culprit. What was the culprit? Don't say it was me. I hope it wasn't. I know. I don't think it would be. But, yeah. Hope you're feeling all together, all better, dude. So both slowly again, working their way back up to the peak. Being a very physical match. A lot of back and forth. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." It's great. It's been very enjoyable. It's always good when you've got a big star in the ring already in MJF, and then you've got someone come into the match with some good momentum, and they manage to get some good offense in because it elevates them. MJF with a boot to Starks, then a bit of a slaps to the head, slaps to the face. It's just going to... Oh, Starks replies with his own slap. And then going into just a straight fight. MJF went for a kick. Starks catches a leg. MJF goes straight to the eyes. MJF eats a kick himself. Discus forearm from MJF, and then a spear. Oh no, dude. That sucks. That is a bummer. I'll drink a lot of water. Make sure you're resting. Make sure you're eating. That is a big one, because when I had it, I just didn't want to eat anything. It was absolutely awful. So referee's up to a 7. Both still on the mat. So Ricky Starks, Nan, then goes for a pin. 2 count. Into Salt of the Earth. Salt of the Earth on Starks. MJF leaning back, trying to get him to tap. Biting the hand as well. MJF realised he was going to the ropes, so he's gone to a triangle. Oh, very, very clever from MJF. Ricky Starks almost got the rope. MJF's grabbing the foot. Every single thing that Ricky Starks was doing, MJF was countering, but managed just to get the left leg on the bottom rope to break the hold. Yep, everyone sending you best wishes, AJI. We want you to be back and better as soon as possible because it's great having you in. We don't want you to be off ill. Starks with a roll up, toe count. MJF, side headlock takedown, head scissors. Starks with a headlock takedown, head scissors. So, oh, couldn't bridge out. Again, bridged out. Going for a power bomb. Thrust kick from Starks. Going for a Liger bomb. Double underhooks. Going for a Rochambeau. So MJF grabbed the ref and then just hoofed him right between the legs. Low blow. Roll up. MJF got the pinfall. Dirty, dirty, dirty tactics. Absolute disgraceful from MJF. Just said it at the wrong time, dude. Just pinfall attempts, and it happened as soon as you said it. So Stacks hoofed right between the legs after the distraction / grabbing from MJF. So definitely not a clean fit. Oh, got Bryan Danielson coming out before MJF could get to the back. The American Dragon's coming out. Is he being the next challenger? Bryan Danielson chasing MJF. MJF hightailing out of the arena. So Bryan Danielson in the ring. So what flag should you change your profile to? That's is that South Korea that you've got at the moment? Whichever you want, though. Whichever you quite like. Bryan Danielson picking up Ricky Starks, putting him over. They should just make the low blow MJF's finishing move. Yeah. Because that's all he's good for. That's all he knows how to do. That and punch people with a Dynamite Diamond ring. That's about it. So there's my headphones because I don't need them now because the show has officially finished. They'll get a bit of juice in. But yeah, that was Wednesday night AEW Dynamite Takeover Part 2 of Dan's week of takeovers. So let's get to the review. So I'll finish that poll first. 88% of people thought MJF. Yeah, I think it was relatively obvious. So, match of the night. Obviously, the last match, it was fantastic. But props to Death Triangle and the Elite. That was a great match as well. Performer of the night. What was his name? I really hate the fact that I forgot it. Where is it? That one. Action Andretti, that's the one. I knew someone put it in the chat earlier on Dex. Thank you very much. Action Andretti, performer of the night, 100%. Absolutely phenomenal performance. That was such an entertaining match with someone as experienced as Jericho. So being able to get a win over a veteran like Jericho is going to do absolutely wonders for his career. He can live off that for a little while. My moment of the night, Rey Fenix doing his Tope Suicida blows me away every time. The speed that he gets and then the rotation through the ropes. So it just blows my mind how he can do it that well. I would still also think that what else was the? I can't remember off the top of my head. But that show, I don't do Dynamite watching. I probably would say that was a good 7.5 out of 10. It was a good solid show. I can't prejudge from last week or the week before because I didn't watch it all, so I'm going based on my enjoyment of the show, which is the most important thing for me. So ZJ has chosen the UK. So you got a little Union Jack with a little top hat. Very nice. And you're representing where the podcast came from, which is the UK. But yeah, it's nice finishing at 3 o'clock though. Because I've normally got another hour left on top of this to do Monday Night Raws. So it's an early night, so I'm going to go get a couple of hours sleep because I've got to be up again in about 5 hours' time. So I'll probably get about 4 and a bit hours sleep. But again, I do appreciate everyone that has joined me. Thank you very much for spending your time with myself. Yeah, if you haven't already, do like the video, subscribe, support the channel, share it out to your friends, share it out to your family. If you do want any of the Give Me a Holy Air merch, we have got about 4 different designs available. The website is in the link below. So you can find it all on there. There is t-shirts, there's baseball caps, there's teddy bears, there's quite a few other bits that you can get on there. I'll answer this one before I do go. So, a question: how do you win the titles and stuff? The one you have. So this one up here, it's our own. Give Me a Hull Yeah belt that was custom designed and custom made by a friend of Dom's. He actually got it made for Ant for his Christmas present one year, and then he decided to put it up so any of us could win it. And at the minute, I've got it, and it sits there, and it looks all pretty and shiny. So Sassy's going through her review. So Performer, Action Andretti, The Upset Kid on Jericho, Match Stacks and MJF, yeah, 100%. No way it should be any other one. I don't think anyway, because it was such a cracker of a match. And then what else? What was your rating for the show then, Sassy? So Sassy's gone 8.5. So segment Blackpool Combat Club and Swerve, yeah, that was a good segment. So how do you win? So this one, it's only for the Hull Yeah presenters, myself, Dom and Anne, officially. And when we do the predictions for the pay-per-views, premium live events, whether it's AEW, whether it's WWE, whoever gets the most answers right on the show gets to walk away with a belt. So at the minute, I think I got it at Full Gear. And I've held on to it since Full Gear. But yeah, that is AEW Dynamite, Wednesday Night Dynamite. Let's have a look. Who shall we have? There we go. I know who we're going to have to end the show. But yeah, I will be back here in a couple of days' time doing my Friday Night SmackDown. There will be links coming up online in the next sort of day or two once I get it ready. But again, come and join us, have a couple of hours, chilled out watching wrestling. If you haven't already, like I said, don't like and subscribe to the channel. It does really help us out. If you don't want to donate, you can always do that through our Patreon or through the availability on YouTube. You can become a member, so you can subscribe to us and pay a little bit each month. It's about the cost of a Starbucks or a Costa. If you're in America, I think there's one called Pete's as well that my sister used to work at when she was there. So essentially, I can't wait for the Goldberg streak to begin. Well, it started. I've got it, so it's staying here as long as possible. So we're going to give the... What should we do? We can't give the Claymore countdown because it's not a WWE show. But we're going to go and give me a big hull yeah, and we shall see you soon. So, 1, 2, 3, hull yeah!
Hello, and welcome to the Gimme a Hull Yeah podcast. This is Evil Udo of the Dark Order. I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond are having a awesome day. Join Dark Order.